Welcome back to this channel once again, and this video is the second part video. So I have already created the first part where I described point 1 till point 5. So you can check that first part video where I discussed the introduction of binding directories, adding module service programs in binding directories, ILE program using creating ILE program using create bind RPG, usage of module or service program binding using binding directory, calling a main module using call B in ILE program, which is created either using create bind RPG or an ILE module or a program, use of a binding directory in an ILE program, which is same as the last one, creating an ILE module or program. So now I'm going to discuss the sixth point, which is use of binding directory in ILE service program. So this is the part 2 video. You can check for part 1 video in my channel, or in this video link as well. I'll be linking that part 1 video here also in my video, so you'll check from here also. So let's create the examples. So for example, I'll be creating multiple modules. So just copy the existing module source member. So what I'll be doing, I'll be creating the no main module. Okay, so I does not require any global variables. So the first module, first sub procedure would be add. Okay, accepting two numbers and turning the sum. I don't need the calling of that. This is the body of the sub procedure add. Okay, procedure interface, and this is the end. So here we can see that we are using we have defined the add sub procedure, which is adding two numbers and returning the sum. Okay, and that is exported. Now what I'll be doing, I'll be creating the module of this using create rpg mod command. So you can see that ILE PGM41 module is created having sub procedure add. So just create another module using the same ILE PGM42, where I'll be defining the subtract procedure. Okay, so we can see that there is no main procedure here. All are, so whatever the procedure defined are only the sub procedures. So here only one procedure is defined, subtract. Okay, so what subtract will do, subtract will take two numbers as input and return the difference. So I'll be defining diff here, diff. Okay, so this is minus, so it will return the difference. So just create the module of this also. Okay, so two modules are created, ILE PGM41 and 42, having sub procedures add and subtract defined. Now I'll be creating another module, ILE PGM43. So which we can see the main module, or out of which we will be creating a service program. Okay, so just take it as 43. So here we would be having a, for example, we would be having sub procedure, this one, calculation. Okay, so what calculation will it be doing? It will be taking two numbers as input and a sign. Okay, So sign would be either plus or minus. So in case if plus, we will be calling that add, or in case if minus, then we will be calling the subtract. So we will be calling the add or subtract procedure in this module. So we need to define the procedure prototype of those, okay, for calling them. This is the mandatory thing. So we have defined the procedure prototype here, and then we will be calling that add or subtract procedure based on the conditions in the calculation sub procedure. So calculation will be defined here. So just do define calculation body, calculation so this is the procedure interface. So it is taking a sign 1a, sign, okay. So what it will be doing, if sign is equals to plus, then call that add. So add is also returning something. So add is basically returning us a result. So either that is addition or a difference. So we'll be taking that in result equals to add num1 colon num2, since it is taking only two numbers. And if since if it is minus, so then it is calling the subtract, and it will be turning that in result, and then we will be returning the result, okay. So this service program is having a calculation sub procedure, but it is calling the sub procedure add and sign, add and subtract within this sub procedure calculation based on some conditions. And since this add and subtract is not defined here, it is defined in module ILE PGM 41 and 42 respectively, okay. So what we need to do, either we will be creating a service program over them, and then we will be binding the service program with this, okay, or we will be creating the module over them, or we will be binding the module with this. So these were the earlier things which I told you in previous videos, but this time I am talking about the binding directory. So I need to bind two modules, or even if I am creating a service program, then I need to bind those two service programs. So why I would binding that? If I can make an entries of those two module or a service program in the service binding directory, and I can only bind the binding directory here. So let's see. This is a domain, okay, and I'll be using bnddir as ILE bndr, okay. So I'm binding the binding directory. So what I need to do is, first thing is work bnddir ILE bndr bind option 9, adding the entries of ILE PGM 41 star module, okay, ILE PGM 42 star module. So I have added the entries for those two modules having sub procedure add or subtract, okay, in this. And now here you saw that in this service program, in this module, domain module, where I'll be creating a service program, okay, I only bind this binding directory ILE bndr, okay. So this will actually refer to the those two modules sub procedures. Okay, so this will get bind by those modules using this ILEBNDR. Just create a module. Module is created. Just create a service program ILEPGM43 ILEPGM43. So I'm not binding that ILEPGM41 and 42 because I defined in H specs that ILEBNDR binding directory. Okay, so that will automatically bind that two modules to this service program. So here you can see that I'm using the binding directory in my service program. Okay, this is set as star all. Just press enter. You can see service program is created successfully. For obj ILEPGM 41 is having the module object, 42 is having the module object, 43 is having the module and the service program object. Just do dsp bnd dir ILEBNDR. Okay, it won't find that ILEBNDR. So you can see that ILEPGM 41 and 42 are added here. Okay, so dsp srv pgm ILEPGM 43. So here you can see that ILEPGM 41 and 42 are modules are now bound to this service program. Okay, so using the binding directory concept, and you exported those add, subtract or calculation sub procedures here. Okay, so just now you cannot call a service program, so you need to create a module, okay, which will be calling that service program. Let's sorry, not a module, a program. Just create 44. So what I need to do is I need to remove this thing, okay, because I do not require this. So I'll be showing you two things here, using that binding directory thing or binding that service program. So I don't require this also here, so I am calling the calculation only. Okay, since calculation is binding, calling that add or subtract, and that calculation is already using that binding directory two modules. Okay, so we do not require this and this. So we will be basically using and free. So we'll be calling this calculation, so which is call by value and returning some value. So I need to define a variable named result, standalone variable for p0. Okay, result. So what I'll be doing, result equals calculation and passing these, for example, 10 colon 20 colon, then sign is plus. Okay, I can pass like this because I'm using the call by value approach. Display result. Okay, then I'm passing 20 minus 15 Okay, and this thing star INLR equals star on. Okay, so basically I am calling that calculation sub procedure which is defined in that service program ILE 43. So what I need to do is I'm going to create a module of this. So using two ways I can do this. I'll be showing you both the ways, using this binding a service program or binding or using the concept of binding directory. So you'll get to know both the things. So creating this and then creating a program ILE PGM 44. Okay, now this time since you didn't use the binding directory concept, so you need to bind the service program ILE PGM 43. Okay, so ILE PGM 43 in itself calling that ILE PGM 41 and 42 subprocedures using the binding directory concept. So it binds PGM 41 ILE PGM 41 module and 42 module using that binding directory concept. So I'll be creating this DSP PGM ILE PGM 44. So it is created successfully. So you can see ILE PGM 44 is the module. So this was the service program. Okay. So in case of service program, if you go with that, so you'll be seeing that all the modules are bound and the procedures are exported there. Okay. So just debug this program ILE PGM 44. So it's the debug is starting. Let's set the breakpoint. Call ILE PGM 44. Okay, so you are seeing that you are calling this calculation, and then you went to calculation part. If sign is plus, then you are calling the add, passing those two numbers. Okay, just take shift F10, so you will see ILE 41. Okay, you are inside ILE 41 and you are returning the sum. This is not minus, you are returning the sum to the calculation, and then you are displaying 30. Okay, so this time you are calling with minus sign, so it goes and it will call that subtract procedure from ILE PGM 42 module. Okay, and then it will return the difference to us. So the difference is 5. That's correct. So here you saw the concept that how it works. Now just take, just let you know another thing. So for example, I'm not binding that, just see this. So here you saw that I used create PGM. Okay, I use create PGM in this, create PGM this and this. I bound the service program ILE PGM 43. So I don't want to bound this from here. So what I'll be doing is I can define in HS specs, I can define that binding directory codes PNDR. Okay, so first thing is to create a module of this, so it won't cause me any issue. So ILE PGM 44 module is getting created. It's taking time. Let's wait. So it is created. Now when you are creating a program, okay, so this time we will not be using this binding service program, so we are not using this option. So if we go by this, so we will be getting the error. Okay, so why we will getting error? Because we are using the binding directory, and in binding directory we didn't added this service program ILE PGM43. So what I need to do is, or I'm not getting the error because I have already added uh, those modules. Okay, work BND. Let me show you the concept. ID BNDR 9. Since I already added this ILE PGM41 and 42, but I didn't added ILE PGM43. Yes, I'll be getting the error. So either I can add a module of this, or I can add a service program of this. So what I'll be doing is adding that service program ILE PGM43 star SRV PGM. Okay, so I have added the service program object. Now you will be seeing I'm going to create a program. Okay, here I'm not binding anything, any service program, because I mentioned everything in that binding directory. Okay, so this time let's see what error occurs. F1, F10, shift F6. Definition supplied multiple times for add or subtract symbol. Yes, sure, this was a thing that I just want to show you, because I have already added those modules. So let me do work BND dir ILE BNDR. So you can see that I have already added ILE PGM41 and 42 because I was calling the modules. Okay, so in case if I would not be using that, I would simply be adding this service program that will fulfill my needs. So I don't need to add these two modules now, because I am adding the service program, which is indirectly adding those modules. Okay, so another thing which I can go for is, let me check. Activation group detail, allow update. No such option here. Okay, so the main thing which I can go, I was checking whether we can go with the duplicate definitions. No, that is not available here in this case. So what I need to do is just to delete these entries, ILE PGM41 and 42, because they don't be needed now. Just create. So here you are encountering those errors or things which you will be basically getting in real time. So you will get to learn each and everything, how to facing errors and resolving them, why those errors are occurring. You must know in case of a binding directory. So whenever we are using the binding directory case, we must be ensured that we are not supplying the definitions twice, because as we know earlier in the previous thing, when I'm going to compile the service program, I was actually needing those modules, but this time since the modules are get added and compiled, I don't need them. I am adding the service program. Okay, so in case if I won't be giving that service program, or if I want to keep those modules ILE PGM41 and 42, okay, and I also need to add the entry for ILE PGM43 module, not the service program. Okay, so that will work. So these things one should uh, learn and get to understand. Just do strdbg and debug first. ILE PGM44. So the debug is starting here. So once the debug source is in front of us, we will be setting the breakpoint. Okay, so you are getting to learn many ways through which you can bind a module or a service program to your program, or binding directly to a module or service program. So whatever to a service program or program, each and everything you are getting, how you will be adding, how you will be removing those duplicate definition things from your binding directory whenever you are using the binding directory. Okay, so various things you are getting get to learn from this video, and I think this will be a great these two videos, the first part and the second part, will be a great tutorial for everyone who is going to learn the binding directory from beginning till advanced. Okay, call ILE PGM 43, sorry 44 F10. So here you saw that I bind that service program using this binding directory. So just take shift F10. We are in 43, which is service program. In case of plus, it will call add, which is from 41 module. Okay, sub procedure this gets called and it will return the result to us. It will display the result as 30. Okay, then again it will call the ILE 43 service program sub procedure calculation, and it will go with subtract, which is ILE 42. Okay, it will return the difference and it will display the difference as 5. Okay, it will end. So here you learn the concept actually. So you know that when to bind a service program, when to bind a binding directory, how if you don't want to bind a service program, you can bind it using the service binding directory, how you will be taking care of those duplicate definitions, because as I show you that I have added those modules when I was creating the service program, because at that time I require that. But at the time, um, since for example I have created a service program and I need to compile this program, so I have added that entry of service program. Okay, so I don't require those modules now. Okay, I'll be removing the entries, and for sure you won't be adding the service program object since you have already added 41 and 42. So you will be further adding ILE PGM43 module in case in the real time, because that will again make your 43 service program. For example, you need to compile it again, so you won't be able to compile because you are not getting the definition. Okay, so you will be going on a same manner which you followed. Okay, so for example, if you follow to add the modules, so you must add modules to this binding directories, or if you follow to add the service program, so you must add service programs. Okay, so don't mix it with up in a single binding directory, because it then makes a confusion, or also it makes that issue, create that issue, that duplicate definition. Okay, now the next thing is using multiple binding directories. Okay, so in the same example I'll be showing you the same the thing. So what I'll be doing is I'll be creating one more 42A, one more module, ILE PGM42A. So let's see. So here I'll be using that multiply multiply Okay, so this is the sub procedure which will multiply two numbers and return the result. Okay, so it will return the for example, multiplication result num1 multiplied by num2. Okay, so just compile the module ILE PGM42A. So now, for example, so I can use that multiple binding directories in that service program or in a program. So I'll be using that in a program right now. So let me show you. So for example, ILE BNDDIR2 is the binding directory. Okay, so create BNDDIR ILE BNDR2 binding directory 2. Okay, so work BND dir ILE BNDR2, taking option 9 here, adding ILE PGM42A, that module. Okay, just take F12. So you have added that next module ILE PGM42A having multiply procedure, subprocedure, in the another binding directory ILE BNDR2A2. Okay, so now since you will be calling that multiply procedure also, so what you need to do is you need to define the same multiply here, and you will be getting the result. So for calling that multiply procedure, so what I'll be doing is three colon 4. Okay, so I'm passing these two numbers, so I'm getting the multiply of these two numbers, so then I'll be displaying the result of that. Okay, so this multiply procedure, so I defined the prototype here, so this will be binded using this binding directory ILE BNDR2. Okay, I'm not binding using any module or just compile this module again. So let's see it. So it is you can see that the module is created. Now we will be creating a program ILE PGM44. The module is ILE PGM44. So we are not giving any binding from here, either a module or a service program or binding directory, since we already defined a binding directory in our source in hspecs, those two binding directories, and we added the module or service program entries in our binding directories. Okay, so we are simply creating the program, and the binding is done using the binding directories. Binding of the module or the service program is done using binding directories. So let's wait till the time this program gets created. You can see that the program is created. So work obj ILE PGM44. Yes, they gets created DSP PGM. So you will see that now ILE PGM44 and ILE PGM42A are bound. Okay, and you have bounded a service program ILE PGM43, so which is basically bounding those 43, 41 and 42 modules. Okay, and calculation subtract procedures are exported. This was the signature. So you can say yes, you have successfully bounded using the binding directories. Now ILPGM44, just debug this again so that you will be confirmed that yes, it is working. So the debug is starting. Then we will be setting the breakpoint at line number 1. Okay, call ILPGM44. So it will go to 43. Okay, that is a service program. Then it will go to 41, use for add sub procedure. Then it will return the result and display. Then it will go to the service program 43, ILPGM 43, and it will go for subtract sub procedure in ILPGM 42 module. Okay, and then it will return the difference to us that will be displayed. Then it will go for the multiply sub procedure in ILPGM 42A module, which is binded using the binding directory. Okay, which is binded using the binding directory ILBNDR2. So yes, we can see that we can bind multiple binding directories in our source program. So I think these two part videos, part 1 and part 2, will clear all your doubts and will let you understand every concept of a binding directory, where you can use that binding directory with RPG programs. So that will be a very useful video for all of you, I think. So this is the end of video here. So let's close this video now here. Thank you and have a nice time.